Hey everyone, Maria Christina here, and I am here to help you understand how to outfox cyber criminals. For those of you that have been following along on Instagram or on YouTube Shorts, you know that my style is to give you tiny snippets about cyber threats and tips so that you can better protect yourself, your phone, your computer, your tablet, your home, your family, and we're gonna do more of that here. So this is the first full-length YouTube video that I'm putting out, and we're going to talk today about 3 basic things that you should start with, that everybody should start with if they care about protecting themselves online. Future videos are going to go into more detail, and they're going to go a little bit deeper into things like how to protect yourself this holiday season, how to use virtual private networks, VPNs while you're traveling. Different videos will have different themes and we'll be able to go deeper. But I want to start today with a couple high-level things that everybody should be thinking about. Before I do that, I want to tell you why I care and why you should care about any of this. So when I go to happy hours or birthday parties or dinners with friends or lunches with family, I am routinely asked the same types of questions. People say, hey, how do I protect my phone? How do I respond to this text message that I just got? Is this a scam? Or my coworker had this weird email pop up yesterday. Have you ever seen one of those things? Everybody's asking me the same types of questions. And it's because there is no good place currently to understand what cyber threats are impacting us as individuals and what we can be doing about them. So that is my goal with founding OutFoxM and with taking some free time to put videos out for you all, is to help you answer those questions that I know you all have. Anybody with a phone or a computer is dealing with these threats day to day. These criminals are coming after us. And it's time that people had a way to better understand what to do about it. So that's why we're here. That's why I'm so incredibly passionate about this subject matter. And I am grateful that you're here because little by little, we can protect ourselves and take the control back from cyber criminals. That's what I want to do. It's really not as hard as it sounds. You don't have to be technical. You don't have to know very much about your phone at all. There are a lot of simple things that you can be doing every day to protect yourself, your devices, your family, your home, and even your workplace. Because a lot of these behaviors that we're going to talk about and these decisions that you make will help protect you wherever you go. So let's get into those 3 topics, shall we? The first one is super easy. You can do it right now without lifting a finger. The first thing that everybody should do is to understand that yes, you can be a target of cybercrime. A lot of people say to me, I don't really think I'm ever going to be a target. I'm just one person. I have a bank account and a couple credit cards, but no one's really going to come after me. They're going to go after rich people. They're going to go after big organizations, right? I don't really have to worry. Cyber criminals love people like that because they know that they are less aware, less skeptical, and more likely to click on the things that the bad guys are sending, whether those are ads or links in emails. They know that those types of people never think it's going to really happen to them, so they're not paying as close attention. I don't want to fearmonger. There's enough of that in this industry, trust me. But it is really important to just take a second to understand that yes, you could be a target, or your child could be a target. It could happen to your home. That's step number 1, because what that means, if you have decided that that is true, if you agree with me on that, then you are by nature automatically going to be more skeptical about the things that you see. The mail that you get from your mailbox, the mail you get on your digital inbox, you're going to start to think a little bit more critically about the things that are sent to you. And that is step number 1, okay? So look, if you agree with me on that, we're already through step 1. You didn't have to do much of anything. Step 2 is a tiny bit more technical, but it's really, really easy. It is to run software updates. Wait, before you get annoyed, let me tell you why this is so important and how easy it can be. There are lots of things that our technology can do to protect itself if we humans get out of the way. Hardware like our phones, our tablets, our laptops, our desktops are designed to run security updates when the manufacturer sends them to the device. This also goes for things like your smart TVs and your other internet connected devices in your home. When manufacturers send those updates, not only are they helping to improve the functionality of the devices, they're also sending security updates That means their researchers have found something could go wrong, and they are sending the update to your device so that it patches that hole. It puts a Band-Aid over that hole or that cut, if you want to think about it that way. So if you're waiting weeks and months to run those security updates, that means that your devices are vulnerable to those vulnerabilities. And bad guys track these things. They know which devices are running which vulnerabilities. And they love that people don't run updates right away because it can be a little inconvenient, right? So you should do what I do, which is set yourself a goal that by the end of the day you see the notification about an update, you run that update. Yes, it means restarting your machine, but guys, it takes 1 minute. It's so easy. If you get into the habit, it is really not difficult at all, and you don't have to do anything to protect your device other than do a restart. Let the devices work for you. Let the security systems that are in place with updates do what they're meant to do. And we need to stop getting in the way of that, okay? That goes a long way to protecting your devices and your networks and your families from the most basic types of cyber attack, is just run the updates. So number 1 was know that the threat is real and be skeptical. Number 2 is run updates. Easy so far, right? The third one is another easy one. And this one is to turn on two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication for your most important accounts. So what is two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication? What does this mean? Two-factor or multi-factor authentication is where you don't just use a password to get into an account or an application. You need to use basically 2 passwords. You need to use your password and one other thing, like a code that is sent to you in a text or an email or a thumbprint or something like that. When you turn on two-factor or multi-factor authentication, it makes it so much more difficult for attackers to ever get access to that account. Because even if they have your password or they're able to guess your password, they're most likely not going to also have that other code or that other factor of authentication, right? So what I advise people to do is to think about or make a quick list of your 5 most important accounts. So for instance, that could be your bank account, your 2 credit card accounts, an investment account, and a cloud account where you save your family photos like Google Drive or OneDrive. Go log into all 5 of those apps or all 5 of those websites and see if it asks you for a second factor of authentication or if it just lets you type in a password and get in. If it does let you in after just typing a password, go into settings and turn on two-factor authentication. You'll select which method you like. Would you like to receive a text? Would you like to receive an email? You can choose. Anything is better than none. So those are the 3 things I recommend. Stay skeptical and know that the risk is real. Update your devices when security and software updates become available, and turn on two-factor authentication for your 5 most important accounts. Like and subscribe if you like this content. Ask me questions in the comments and give me ideas for future videos, things that you want to dive deeper into. I will be sure to answer all of them. And thanks for being here. Together, we can definitely outfox cybercriminals. See you next time.